Hi, bestie. Love Island is over. I'm devastated as well. But if you thought the drama ended with the finale, think again. Here's the update on everything you need to know before the Love Island reunion happens on August 25th. Let's start with Jeremiah, because he was taken out early, but he was definitely one of the big ones. So we all know Jeremiah was a nerdy guy who got like an insane glow up. He actually started his own cozy book club on TikTok, and he's been streaming with like Kai Cenat and his friends. If you don't know who Kai Cenat is, you probably aren't on the internet. I don't watch him, but he's pretty big. So he's leaning into this totally new lane, creating his own little corner of the internet, which we're all about. He's also been spotted with Belle-A a couple times. They haven't confirmed anything. Jeremiah has been tight-lipped. Vibes are definitely giving like quiet soft launch. They were spotted at the same Airbnb house villa because the windows in the back were the same. They're being really cute and cryptic about it. Cierra, after leaving unwillingly, has totally started playing the offense since getting back home from Fiji. She's been unfollowing castmates, namely Nicolandria. Obviously, she's calling out producers. She's made her apology video, which people are kind of saying that she did on TikTok and, you know, made it over a minute so she could like monetize it. The problem is the old footage that resurfaced, TikTok was not having it. People are not easily forgiven. And the funniest thing is, like, I don't know if people think that it's not obvious when they do this, but all of Cierra's comments on Instagram are like all positive. They're like, we forgive you, girl, we love you, we support you, like, don't worry about it. That's definitely not what people are organically thinking. I think she's limited the negative comment, but the internet never forgets. And she's actually made posts about Nicolandria since then, and she's commented on it as well. She's taken the stance of like, I'm happy for them, whatever's meant to be will be, but she's definitely posted since then looking a little bitter. She's trying to play unbothered, but it's giving really bothered because people wanted her to kind of learn her lesson and like lay low for a minute, but no, she's posting, she's talking, and she's still kind of digging herself in a deeper hole. So Nicolandria has been doing TikTok lives, they've been doing subtle couple fits, and they're still definitely together in their little slow burn fairy tale phase. People have compared them to, you know, friendships turned romance in real life, but they're definitely giving full-on couple energy now. P.S. If you want to see the full Nicolandria breakdown, I talked about that, and check it out right here. So Alandria actually hasn't posted that much since getting out of the villa. She's kind of giving more shy, more low-key, and that's okay. Nick has said like, oh, she's just kind of readjusting back into real life since the villa. Nick has been totally like protective of his girl. He's just giving like very supportive boyfriend, and I love that for them. There was also a comment on a TikTok live where somebody was like, Nick, what's your favorite candy? And Alandria goes, chocolate. He's so cute. There was a rumor swirling around from this random girl who posted a video saying that Bryan was cheating on Amaya after the show because she saw Bryan out at this club or bar in LA, and basically fans were spiraling because obviously we're all here for Amaya. Bryan definitely shut it down really quick. Amaya didn't seem bothered by it, and if anything, it made people love them more. So I think the drama did actually make them stronger, but what do you think? Do you think they'll last? Do you think it's just like they're playing it out for the villa? Or do you think this is like a long-term thing? Clark and Taylor are basically galloping and gallivanting into the sunset. So here's the tea of it all. I saw a TikTok video where they were like, Clark got the life that Alandria wanted with Taylor, because as much as Taylor gives a small town cowboy like horses and rodeos, apparently Taylor has money. He's walked in fashion shows for Louis Vuitton. He's got the kind of farm that doesn't mean like scooping poop, but it means like grandpa's got money, like generational wealth. Now I don't want to speak on that, but I am speaking on that. Clark's gone full cowboy mode, and I kind of love it. Taylor is booked. He's beautiful. He's living it up. I saw a video of Clark getting her nails done like at Taylor's place. So Taylor's doing like house calls for the nail tech for Clark. Taylor is going to vet school inspired by his grandpa's animals or his grandpa's farm, and he's doing modeling campaigns. And between all of the vet school and the campaigns and the modeling gigs, his life kind of looks straight out of like a Western magazine. And the two seem really locked in, honestly. And Clark literally has said she's never felt more seen. So TJ has been in his fan favorite era, kind of riding the wave. Then came the infamous meetup after the villa. There was a rumor that has since been debunked that TJ called the paps, the paparazzi, on himself to be spotted with Iris. Because as you guys know, Iris left the villa, coupled up with Pepe. So Iris said it was closure with TJ, and Pepe backed that. So Iris said that she was holding back during filming and needed to get honest without cameras in her face and around them, and apparently it gave her the closure she needed. So that's great. She can gallop into the sunset, literally with Pepe. Ask me, I believe Pepe and Iris have their thing going, and Iris respects that, and I don't think she's really interested in TJ because she has Pepe now. So Iris and Pepe are still together. I've seen them like out and about shopping in LA, holding hands, taking pictures with fans. Let's talk about Hannah. But Hannah's TikToks are making people wonder if she's stirring something up, because as you know, she and Pepe had a thing. Is she being shady? Is she being cheeky? She's been hanging out with Belle-A and Jeremiah and Charlie and Austin and all these folks after the villa, but she hasn't been spotted necessarily with one guy or coupled up with one guy since leaving the villa, and I don't think Pepe's up for grabs anymore. Austin left his job before the villa on bad terms, so he's not going back. He has to make this full-time influencer thing work because he doesn't have a choice. Austin's been partying with the Casa crew, making TikToks. There definitely seems to be two cliques that have come from this season. There's like the failed Casa people. I'm sure you've seen the TikToks of Zach, JD, Elon. They've taken over TikTok. I don't know about taken over, but they sure as hell are trying to. They're serving thirst traps, messy edits. They're doing TikTok dances and just like doing like these small club appearances. The fans are kind of loving it, but not everyone's into this like frat house like energy. Some say it's fun. Some say they're like, your 15 minutes are up. Keep it pushing. We're not interested. JD, he actually made a rap from this one little viral moment that he had where he's like, so you like being dominant?
Like being dominant.
While some of them are gaining views and followers, I don't feel like it's a long-term play here. But just because some people are flopping doesn't mean they're all flopping. Some people are hitting record following numbers. For example, Huda has officially surpassed Leah from season 6 as the most followed islander after the show. And even at that, it took Leah a long time after the villa to get her following. Meanwhile, Huda has already surpassed her like not even a month after the show's ended. As of recording, right now, Huda has over 4 million Instagram followers and I think over 5 million TikTok followers. And Amaya has over 3 million followers on Instagram and pretty much 4 million on TikTok. And I think like Nick, Ace already had a lot of followers. Jeremiah, like they all have like over 1 million, I believe. I'm sure. I checked. These 4 have hit over 1 million followers, and it's obviously clear who's resonating the most with these fans. Huda and Amaya are gonna get the most brand collabs. Like I know Fenty's in their DMs, I know everyone's in their DMs, and let's not forget about Jalen. Because Jalen kind of came out and he was the first to hit over 1 million followers on TikTok, and he's like already busting it down in Iceland, like with a sponsored brand trip. So love that for him, because as you guys know, he was known for his first time on a plane, like being for Love Island to go to the villa. He has post-show travel vlogs. He's a really chill personality. He's really cute and sweet. He's like genuinely one of the few most deserving of it. He only lasted 2 days in the villa, so it's not like he made the biggest impact there, but he definitely made the biggest impact off of Love Island, which we love for him. Okay, let's move on to Ace. So Ace has entered his rapper career. Whether we asked for it or not, nobody asked for it. And the funny thing is his height is literally still the running joke on TikTok. So basically he's just come out with a rap and he's making fun of his own height, and he is still together with Shelly, I believe. But we all knew Ace kind of had like a TikTok following and career before the villa, so I'm sure he's just growing that from now on. And Shelly claims that her and Ace are together 24/7 after the villa. And as we all know, Shelly and Ace did know each other from before the villa as well. They doubled down that they weren't dating before. So Shelly and Nicolandria actually went on Keke Palmer's podcast, and this was a pretty telling podcast. They were not holding back. They hinted at drama with Cierra. Shelly was like, Cierra reached out, Shelly wishes her the best, but Nicolandria was like, my DMs are just so crowded. I'd probably have to go to Sierra's profile to even see if she DM'd me. I don't know. I guess I'll look at it later. She was like, I'm literally too busy to check for a DM from Cierra. And they definitely hinted at like drama with Huda. They hinted at some things that we didn't see. Let's talk about Huda and her infamous Call Her Daddy interview. Here's the major points and debrief from that interview. A lot of people were saying that Alex Cooper was kind of glazing Huda, or like not from an objective interviewer standpoint. She was definitely like glazing Huda on her side, but Huda opened up about basically growing up with an extremely abusive father. And she shared her experience with getting bullied and racially profiled and harassed at school. And then at 18 years old, she discovered she was pregnant. She found out in a Walmart bathroom, basically kept it a secret from her family for months out of just fear and uncertainty. So right now she shares custody with her baby's daddy. Huda talked very honestly about how her past influenced her behavior in the villa, and basically the whole experience kind of re-triggered her old wounds from the past. The reunion is going to be August 25th, hosted by our beloved Ariana Madix and Andy Cohen. And the best thing about Andy Cohen, he does not hold back. So the reunion is going to be explosive, and Nick is already like teasing like, oh, there will be some things we'll talk about at the reunion, including why the boys decided to vote Jeremiah off originally. So fans are already speculating who's sitting next to who's confronting who, what receipts are gonna get pulled out of the bra, and who might not show up at all. Cierra maybe? So what reunion moment are you waiting for? Drop your predictions in the comments, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and thank you for the support and love that you've been showing thus far. It means the world to me, and that's why I'm walking around the streets of Toronto looking for a random quiet corner to film in hopes that at least one person out there appreciates it. This has been Double Take, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's next, and we will see you next time.